The saying goes never say never. But it sounds a little contradictory to that statement, doesn't it? Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Mate Brewski, for another Brewski review. And today the beer I have for you is by Rouge River Brewing Company here in Markham, Ontario. It is their 2017 Never Say Never barrel-aged Russian Imperial Stout, coming in at 11.5 alcohol by volume. And the IBUs listed are 70 IBUs. So it's big, it's bold, it's probably going to kick my ass. But without further ado, let's crack it open, see what we got. Actually, I've been holding on to this beer a little bit for a few months now. I think maybe about 2 or 3 months. And this is their small 500 ml bottle. I do have a second bottle, a big 750 ml, that I'm saving for a year. And by the end of this year, it should be a year old. I'll try it, see what changes. Alright, let's give it a pour into our Rouge River Fat Style Tulip glass. Not going to pour too much just because it is big and bold. Pour, there we go, that much. Just to get a little taste. Looking at it, it's pretty black. Not going to lie, pretty black. Deep, deep. Barely any head on there, but the bubbles that are coming through are super, super deep brown, very dark brown. To be honest, I'm a little nervous about this beer. Let's give it a smell. I smell the booze. I get a lot of booziness from this. Booze, a little bit of chocolate, a little bit of coffee. Now I'm really nervous about this beer. Is it going to be just a ton of booze? Or is there going to be some more chocolatey coffee notes? I don't know, I'm scared, guys. I'm scared, but you know what? That's sometimes what makes a great beer is when it scares the shit out of you. With that said, let's have a sip, see what we got. Interesting. Interesting. You get a lot of the what did they use here? Looks like they use Jack Daniel's whiskey barrels. You get a lot of the whiskey quality from it. There's not too much booziness in that first sip. You get it, but it doesn't burn, which is nice. Guess we'll have to keep drinking and see what else we get. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, you get the whiskey. You get a little bit of alcohol bite at the back end. And the finish, nothing too crazy. Actually quite nice. A little bit of chocolate, a little bit of coffee. More dark fruits is sort of what I'm getting in the flavor that accompanies with the alcoholness. And the alcohol bite. Not too bad. Definitely a big, slow sipping beer. No way you can chug this. I bet actually some people could, but you wouldn't want to. You would really want to enjoy all the flavors that the beer has to offer. So far, it's not too bad. It is quite boozy. It smells super, super alcoholic. Dark fruits. Something else in there. Can't figure out what it is. It's definitely a type of fruit. Not a dark fruit. Like, oh, I know what it is. Give me one more sip. Let me see if I can nail it on that. Roasted coconut. Toasted or roasted coconut. I don't know. either one. But like the shavings, sort of what I'm getting. Sort of what I'm getting off that is the like a toasted or roasted coconut shaving. Quite nice, actually. Interesting. It sits a bit heavy in the stomach, though. That's one thing I have to say, but it is a Russian Imperial Stout, barrel-aged even, so it's going to sit heavier in the stomach. Looking on the bottle, anything to say? No, just the size, the alcohol content, the website name, and their address. No brewed on date, which is surprising. They usually do, but I think this was brewed end of the year of last year. I think it was maybe late November, December-ish time. It escapes me at the moment, but that's what I thought it was, at least. But yeah, very nice looking logo. They do have a glass with, it looks like to be a rose almost. Just the way that the diagram is there, the picture, it looks like a rose. I don't know if you can see that, but it looks like a rose. Very nice, very, very nice. Sort of off-white label as well. Moving over to the website now, which is rouge-river-brewing-company.com. Looking down for, here it is, whiskey barrel aged never say never, 11.5% alcohol by volume, 70 IBUs, Russian Imperial Stout. The description here is, our first barrel aged stout release. This beer was aged in 100% freshly emptied Jack Daniel's whiskey barrels for 4 months before bottling. This beer has complex aromas of vanilla, dark chocolate, and hints of coconut. The flavor follows with milk chocolate, toffee, and finishes with a touch of smooth roastiness. Oh, okay. I don't get the aroma of the coconut. I get it a little bit more in the sip. It's kind of nice how I put that together. Toffee and smooth roastiness. I don't get the toffee. Roastiness a little bit there, but definitely more alcohol-y bite to it. The malts that are used are English Golden Promise, English Roasted Barley, German Dark Crystal, Belgian Dark Crystal, English Chocolate Malt, and English Pale Chocolate Malt. So a lot of, holy Jesus, a lot of malts. Hops is Columbus, and the yeast is the Foggy London Ale yeast. Quite good. You know, it's not bad at all. I wish there was more, you know, I wish that it was toned down less in the alcohol sort of flavor department, because that seems to overtake a lot of the flavors in this beer, which is a little bit of a bummer, because it does have some really nice flavors of like chocolate, coffee, darker fruits, and that coconutty that I'm getting off the taste kind of thing, and it's really overshadowed in the mid and the finish by the alcohol. Really wish it didn't have that, because this is really, really tasty, or it could be extreme, like even more tasty. But maybe 2018 they can rework some things. Like they said, it's their first barrel aged stout, so you know, for their first one, I think they did a damn good job, to be honest. Wow. Very excited. I still have that other big bottle to see what it turns out to be in a year. I think they said you could age the beer up to 3 years, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong, but I know at least 2. I'm probably pretty sure you could do it up to 3. Why not? That would be interesting. Moving over to Untapped now, they're showing out of 70 ratings and out of 5 bottle caps. Never Say Never has been given a 4.18 out of 5 bottle caps. That's a solid rating for out of 70 ratings. Quite nice indeed. It warms up a little bit. You get some more of those chocolatey notes and coffee notes, but that alcohol is still there. It's noticeable, definitely noticeable. It doesn't kick your ass. It doesn't leave you with a super alcohol burning sensation, which is really nice as well. Overall, it's quite enjoyable, quite something different, something to warm you up on these on the cold winter days. Unlike today was like 14, 15 degrees. I think some parts hit like 18. It's the end of February, and it's hitting mid-teens, double digits of warmth. Out in a sweater. Last week I was on a winter jacket. It was so damn cold. That's winter for you, but that's besides the point. Let's get back to the beer. Let's finish this up and then give it a final rating. Cheers, everybody. I gotta say, damn, that is so velvety smooth. Just really, really nice. Oh, big flavors, a lot of flavors. Whew, big alcohol bite for sure. So for the beer itself, I gotta give this beer a solid 8.5 out of 10. I think they did a phenomenal job. Obviously, that immense amount of alcohol does overtake some of the flavors of the beer, and that's a little bit of a bummer. Also, with the smell of it, you get alcohol. It overtakes even the aromas sometimes. But for their first attempt and their first barrel-aged stout, they did a damn good job, and I'm really looking forward to what else they can do. 2018's edition, if they do one, I'm very excited to see what that's going to turn out to be. It's just it's quite tasty, and I'm pretty sure it's still at the brewery. Let me do a quick check as of recording. Let's see, is it available? It is only available on tap right now. So if you're in the Markham area or the Toronto area or something and you want to, enjoy this beer, go to Rouge River Brewing Company, and they're located at 50 Bullock Drive in Markham, Ontario. So bring your ass up there. Go for a beer or two. They got some amazing beers. Definitely, because it's my hometown brewery. Quite proud of it, and I'm gonna tell you about it and push you to go there if you have the chance. But yeah, what was I saying? 8.5 for the beer. Presentation wise, I do like their label. It's very, very nice. I wish they maybe put on a brewed on date. Then again, this is a bit more classy, so I guess they left that off. But then again, you could always ask them if you were down there, or check their Instagram page or something like that. But no, very nice label. Looks extremely elegant. Maybe if they added IBUs on here, that'd be nice as well. But you can always ask that in the brewery. But their website definitely makes up for that a lot. They do have a good description of their beers. And then they list all the malts, the hops, and the yeast, which is perfect too. They have the ABV and IBUs. So website's definitely a nice addition to the presentation. So presentation wise, I gotta give it a solid 9 out of 10. I think they did a damn good job. Yeah. 8.5, 9 for the presentation. It's a solid beer. Can't wait to enjoy the rest of this and enjoy the big bottle later this year. So look for a review on that in about 10 months. Something like that. But yeah, so before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, beers you want me to review in the future, you can leave all those comments and stuff and things down in the comment box below. And that's going to do it for me, Maple Brewski. Like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers.